I just fixed Chris's one-handed backhand permanently for life in just one lesson and took it from something that he could barely control in a rally to now something he can comfortably and confidently execute with absolute consistency. If you want to see how we did it, watch this lesson. All right, what's up guys? This is Chris. He's a player with the one-handed backhand, and we're gonna fix his one-handed backhand in literally one lesson, okay? You guys already know my brand of tennis coaching is no bullshit, straight to the point, fix stuff permanently. Let's get started, okay? First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna see what your backhand looks like right now. All right, stand behind the baseline, behind the center mark. I'm gonna feed you the ball from right here. Just do your normal backhand.
Okay.
Again, there's no pressure at all because we're gonna completely fix it in this lesson. And one more. All right, so what you need to understand about the one-handed backhand. First of all, a lot of people think it's super complicated. A lot of people think that, you know, it's harder to learn a one-handed backhand nowadays and that you should just learn a two-handed backhand when in reality the one-handed backhand uses less muscles than the two-handed backhand, okay? So all the one-handed backhand is a rear delt fly and a lateral lift. What I'm seeing with your backhand is you're straightening out your wrist a lot and you're like swinging sideways and using a lot of wrist. First of all, when you take your racket back, your strings are open. And then when you swing at the ball, it's very sideways and there's a lot of wrist and you're trying to close your wrist through the ball.
Yeah.
Okay. First of all, when you take your racket back, you want your racket to be vertical. You don't want it to be open like this, all right? What's more important is that you make contact with the ball correctly, but when you take your racket back, you mainly want it vertical like this with the strings facing the side, okay? And then when you take your racket back and go into the ball, again, there's no wrist. When we take our racket back, we're gonna loop the racket down to our hip with the left arm, and then the neck of the racket should be at our back hip like this. Then we're gonna separate our arms. We're gonna do two motions here. We're gonna do a rear delt fly and a lateral lift, okay? So the two muscles that we're using here are the rear deltoid and the center deltoid. But again, you're gonna do them both at the same time. It should look just like this. That's how we get that smooth upwards curve. What it looks like when you're hitting your backhand is you're trying to hit behind the ball, okay? You don't wanna hit behind the ball. It doesn't matter how high it is, doesn't matter how low it is, you're always getting underneath the ball more or less. The backhand is not this sideways swing, okay? So from the back hip, first thing you do is this rear delt fly, and then you start doing that lateral raise, and right after you start the lateral raise is where you're gonna make contact with the ball, and then you keep going up, and then you stop, okay? And then the last thing that's important here is that you wanna lock your wrist completely, all right? So first, we're gonna practice having you do the shadow swings, so just swinging without the ball. Come behind the baseline in the center right here.
Okay.
Go ahead and just do your normal swing, because I know I explained a lot, but we're gonna go through it bit by bit,
Like
okay? Do it again slower. All right, let me check your grip, okay? Show me your fingertips, nothing else. I need to see the tip of your middle and ring finger. Okay, we're gonna move it over slightly. Does that feel different?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, good.
It feels more like the grip I use for volleys.
There's a lot of grip names, right? So we have semi, Western, Continental, Eastern,
yeah.
but they're super complicated, right? If I took 10 tennis players and I told them all to get Continental grip and I looked at their hand, you see like 10 different
way
things,
off,
right?
yeah.
It's so crazy. All right, so the only thing you need to think about as far as whether or not you have the correct grip is whether or not the tip of your middle and ring finger is on the correct side of the handle. Every racket handle has 8 sides, 2 are long, 2 are medium, 4 are short. So you want the tip of your middle and ring finger to be on a short side followed by an open long side, okay? If you have that, you have the correct grip. Show me the fingertips. You got it,
Yep.
all right? Go into ready position. Neutral wrist, ready position, you should be diagonal like this, okay?
Okay.
All right, good. Take your racket back.
Okay.
All right, so now let's talk about the preparation here. What's going on? Your wrist is revved back like a motorcycle.
Yeah.
You want your wrist straight.
Okay.
Okay, so you're doing this with your wrist.
Yeah.
All right, you don't want to do that. That opens the racket face. Okay, if you open the racket face, this is what you do when you slice. This is not what you want to do when you want topspin.
Okay.
If you want topspin, you need to close the racket face. If you want backspin, you have to open the racket face. So right now you have your wrist revved, bent back. You need it neutral or straightened. Okay, and if you're doing it properly, if you have the right grip and your wrist is proper, then you have what I showed you earlier, which is the strings are facing the left. This is what we're looking for. Okay, rev the wrist forward.
Yeah.
Good. Now, raise that back elbow more.
Okay.
Good. And bring the racket up more.
All right.
Good. Now, this is where we're going to start. The left arm is gonna open the chest, pull the racket down. We're just rolling the racket back. So we're doing this backward C shape down to our hip, and then that's when we're gonna separate the hands. But let's focus on that first part first. Racket back. Curl that wrist forwards.
Oh, yeah.
There we go, there we go. This wrist has to be neutral. It can't be bent back.
Yeah.
Right? Now, from here, just loop the racket down to your hip.
Okay.
Good. Now, just do this rear delt like this. Rear delt fly. Good.
Okay.
Just keep focusing on this motion. Do 3 of these. And again, what we want to get used to doing here is not moving the wrist. 1, 2. Do a full rear delt until your racket's pointed forwards. There. Go back to your hip. No, down here. Yep. 3 of these. 1, 2. And it's all the back muscle. There's no wrist. 1 more. 3. Good. So there's no wrist in this motion. All right. Do it again and then freeze out here. Good. Now just raise your arm directly up. Good. Go down again. Let's do a couple of these. Up, down, up, down. 1 more. Up, down. Notice how there's no wrist?
Yeah.
Okay. So, and also, it actually takes effort to keep your wrist firm, because the wrist, if you're not in control of it, it's going to want to move. So you want to exert some strength here to keep it from moving. Okay, now let's put both together. Put your racket back at your hip again. All right, rear delt fly. All the way, all the way. No, don't use the wrist. Yeah, use the shoulder.
Here.
And then up. Good.
Okay.
It's everything is happening here. Because a lot of the time what happens is when people are looking at strokes, they're looking at the racket. The source of the movement is here. Okay. There's no movement here, there's no movement here. All the movement is the shoulder. Start at your back hip again. All right. Rear delt fly, lateral lift. Good. Start over. Rear delt fly, lateral lift. 2 more times. Rear delt fly, lateral lift. Good. And I want you to focus on the sensation here. All right. Don't focus on the racket. You want to focus on the source of the movement. All right. This is called proprioception, which is when you can feel what part of your body is moving. All right. 1 more time. Rear delt fly, lateral lift. Good. All right. Put them both together. Excellent. Okay. Again. Excellent. Don't let the wrist move. Excellent. Okay. There we go. Good. Keep doing it by yourself. And I'm going to grab my dummy racket and we're going to do contact training. Keep going. No wrist.
My wrist is moving,
yeah, don't drop that wrist.
Just keep
you
it
finish
the whole
tall.
time.
You finish tall. Nope.
Okay.
Well, if you finish slightly close, it's got to be because of your shoulder. But it's very imperceptible whether or not you're dropping your wrist or rotating your shoulder. But right now, I don't want you finishing closed. Okay? I want you finishing tall. Racket pointed up. Good. And don't maneuver that wrist. It's all shoulder. Okay. You want to lock the wrist completely.
I got you.
1 more time. There we go.
Like that.
Your point of contact is the location where your strings are facing forward.
Yep.
What you're going to do is I'm going to put the corner of my handle at your point of contact, and I just want you to go through it. This is called contact training. Okay, a lot of people say you need a lot of natural coordination in order to learn tennis, but the truth of the matter is that you just have to have something called contact awareness. Every single tennis stroke only has 1 point of contact. Forehand contact point here, backhand contact point here. Once you hit an object at that point of contact over and over again, it could be a ball, it could be a racket, but if we're hitting balls, we have to hit thousands of balls, right? If we have an object like this, you learn immediately. Okay, take your racket back. Just start at your hip. You don't have to start all the way at the top. We'll get back to that later. Okay? Do the swing so I can see where your point of contact is. Full swing. Remember, only shoulder. Keep the wrist locked. Again, exert effort to make sure that wrist doesn't move. Good. Okay. Now, like I said, you're going to do the rear delt fly until about here. Then you're going to start your lateral raise, which is when that curve begins. And the point of contact is going to be right after the beginning of the lateral raise. Okay. So like I said earlier, you're always coming up on the ball. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
All right. So go ahead. Hit the corner. No. Hit through.
Once
you hit through it, it's going to knock my racket out of the way. That's deliberate. That's what we want.
I got you.
There we go. Perfect. This is how we build coordination. There's a lot of people that say you need to do throw and catch drills for 10 years to build tennis coordination. This builds coordination and fixes strokes immediately. Perfect. You can go a little harder. Boom. No, don't drop that wrist. Yeah. Freeze. Lift up to parallel. Good. That's gonna help you get the shot over.
So just like lift it all the way up.
Yep. Pure shoulder control, extremely firm wrist. Keep the wrist firm. Shoulder is active the entire time. All right, now let's take the ball. So there we are. Okay. You don't have to move, I'm just gonna drop the ball. Take it, take your time. No wrist. Okay, focus on raising your arm. The raising motion is the most important part. Don't let the wrist drop. Don't rotate the shoulder too much.
So, oh, okay.
Yeah.
So everything, just focus on going like
Point that racket up.
That's
yeah.
it.
Just rear delt fly, raise that arm up. Okay. It's even better to like even go above parallel. You see some pros, they go above parallel. Okay. Up is where we want to go, not sideways.
I got you.
All right. Take it. Up. That's fine. The form is the most important thing right now. Once you have the form, then the results start coming. Up, up. Point that racket directly up. Not bad. Again, it's not the end of the world, no, so that's not good, right? It's not the end of the world if we have this slight tilt, but it is bad if we drop it all the way. Okay. When we get to the high backhand, that's a different story. But right now, these low backhands, point the racket directly up. That finish has got to be pointed directly up. There's only one thought I want you to have on your mind. Finish, racket pointed up, not tilted.
Okay.
Good. Nope. Nope. Tilted. Up, 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 up. There.
Okay.
Directly up. There. That was good. There. You can go a little bit harder now. Good. How does this feel compared to the old way you used to hit the backhand?
Lighter on the wrist.
Does it feel different or does it feel the same?
Definitely different.
Okay, good. Anytime you're working with someone and they make a change in your technique, it has to feel different. Some people say it feels better, some people say it feels weird, but better or weird, it has to feel different. Because if it doesn't feel different, nothing changed. Okay, so this is supposed to feel different than what you're doing before, otherwise you're not building a new habit. Okay, you're trying to you're trying to install something new that wasn't there before. So this is supposed to feel different, this is supposed to feel foreign, but you have to trust it. Okay, all right, now I'm gonna toss it to you from in front.
Okay.
Go ahead, take it. Don't let it get too close. Reach out in front. Good finish. Okay, let's focus on that take back now. Start from your take back. Make sure, I want the front arm extended. Good, rev that wrist forwards.
Okay.
Good. And again, what we want to make sure here is that the strings are facing the left. So you've got that now. Lift your back elbow all the way so that your back armpit's open. Perfect. This is the position you're supposed to be at when you're preparing your backhand. You're gonna start from there, and then you're gonna loop into your swing. Reach out for it, let it get too close, right? The contact point, all the way out here, right? Notice the distance between my hip and the racket. So you've gotta meet it at the end of your rear delt fly.
Okay.
Yes, reach out for it. I will teach you what to do if it gets too close, but right now, you gotta extend out more. Too close. Okay, take your racket back by your hip.
Okay.
Do a rear delt fly until your strings are facing forwards. This is your point of contact, okay? So take your racket back, and then just bump it right here. See how far that is? And normally you're taking it like right here, right? So you wanna go all the way out. Good, just bump it, keep going. Just bump it over and over again. Because we're trying to reteach your body the correct location to expect to feel contact. Good. And now go under and come up on it a little bit. There we go. There we go. See how far in front it is?
Yeah.
You can never be too far out in front when it comes to the one-headed backhand. All right, that's your location. Make sense?
Yeah.
Take it. Okay. Don't let it come in front of your hip. Good. So, let's say that there's a line extending from the front of my hip horizontally. If you let it come past here, you're done.
Okay.
You see that? All right. So if the ball's coming at me and it comes past my hip, you're done. You've got to take it before it even gets close to where your hip is leveled at, okay? Don't let it get close to your hip. Better? That's pretty good. Now get even lower below the ball. Okay, so what I'm seeing is you're dropping your racket to the level height of the ball and then going straight at it. You need to drop down below the ball, then come up on it more. All right, so drop the racket below the height of the ball more. Yeah, so wherever the ball is, try to drop at least half a foot below it, then come up on it. Don't go to the level height of the ball and then go behind it. All right, go up with the arm. Finish tall. Good, finish vertical. I want you to accentuate the finish now by actually raising above parallel, okay? So raise above parallel. You're gonna feel it in your center deltoid. Yeah, so that's how I want you to finish. Vertical racket, raise above parallel. All right, go ahead. Perfect. Okay, reach out in front. Don't let it get close to your hip. There we go. Try to reach out even further. Reach out further. Don't step to it. Don't get closer to it.
Okay.
Reach with your arm. Don't move to it. Yes, reach with your arm. Don't move to it. Reach with your arm.
No,
there we go. That forward step wasn't that bad, but there. You feel that now?
Yeah.
Feels a little different?
Definitely.
That's it. There. Very good finish above parallel. Good. Reach with your arm, don't step to it. Good. Reach with your arm, don't step to it. Don't underestimate how far forward that arm can reach, by the way.
Yeah.
I'm going to feed it to you from right here. Just keep doing your thing. All right?
Okay.
Reach out for it. Oh, you went back to the old wrist.
Yeah.
Do you have that grip that we changed, by the way?
Yeah, I have it.
Okay. Yeah, look at your wrist. Your wrist is backwards. Rev it forwards. Good.
I got you.
Neutral wrist. All right, lift the back elbow. There we go. That's your prep.
Okay.
Reach out in front. Don't let it get too close. No, that wrist is back. Rev it forwards.
Okay.
Good. And keep the wrist locked. Better. Keep the wrist forwards, wrist forwards. Not bad, wrist forwards more. Because I'm seeing this plane angle, right? It's got to be straight. Right, the wrist has got to be straight with the top of your forehand. Rev the wrist forward.
Yeah.
Good. Go into ready position and have the wrist already forwards.
Okay.
Ready position, center.
Okay.
Like ready position, facing forwards.
Okay.
Yeah. Notice how with my wrist to neutral, the strings are facing forwards. So you don't want your ready position where your wrist is already back. Have your ready position literally setting your wrist already, okay? So this should be your one-handed backhand ready position. Now the wrist is set. Now we don't have to move it at all anymore, all right? Come to the center. All right, good. Keep that wrist just as it is. Yeah, you moved it back. Okay. There's only two things I want you to focus on right now. Wrist curled forwards, finish above parallel.
Okay.
Those are the only two things you need right now. If you have both of those, then you're good. Perfect. Wrist forwards, above parallel. Excellent. Okay, there's a slight bit of closure, but it's not the end of the world. Okay. Wrist forward in ready position. Give me the wrist forward ready position. Good. Keep it that way. Reach out for it. Good. Technically, there's three things total. Okay, three things total. Wrist forward, reach out in front, finish above parallel with a tall racket. You have all those, you're done. You are done. Okay. All right. Show me that wrist forward ready position. Good. Keep it that way. Reach for it. You let it get too close.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, you don't need to move to it. You need to reach to it. Okay, not bad. Don't move to it, reach to it. Excellent. Don't move to it, reach to it. Because right now you haven't tapped into the full potential of your one-handed backhand because you're used to letting the ball get really close to you.
Yeah.
That's all right. You ready?
Yeah.
Take it. Good ready position. If it's low like that, if the ball's at knee height, you're going to have to bend your knees. Okay. Right? I'll give it to you a little bit higher to make it easy. But if that ball's low, you got to bend the knees. I got a little close on you, but you had good form there. Reach out for it. Excellent. Okay, get a little bit lower. You can never drop the racket too low, all right? It's always worse for the backhand to be more sideways. It's always better for the backhand to be more vertical, okay? So you want to, the overall picture here is that we're taking your one-handed backhand from something that was very primarily horizontal to something that's more vertical. Even when the ball gets too close to you, so here's the secret, by the way, because when people get jammed up on the one-handed backhand all the time, they don't know what to do, right? And the instinct is to swat. Anytime you get too close on the one-handed backhand, up. Up is always the solution. Isn't that counterintuitive?
Yeah, it seems a bit weird.
If the ball gets to, and I'll teach you how to brush your backhand next, but I'll just show you right now. Trade places with me.
Yeah, for sure.
So like, just take both of these balls. Toss the ball at me. I'm going to let it get too close. I'm going to show you what to do.
Oh, that's bad.
Let it get. You can toss it. Just toss it.
That's okay. I got this. Go like there.
See what I'm doing here?
Yeah.
It got way too close to me right here, literally like, I don't know, a third of a foot in front of me, and I went up. Okay, send me another one. I'm gonna let it get too close to me. See? You go up, all right? Up is a solution.
All right.
Good wrist. Not bad, very good finish. Good finish above parallel as well. Powerful, excellent. So the next thing I'm gonna teach you is how to get more spin on the backhand and how to brush it, right? So there's only two things you need to do to get more spin. Number one, you can close the racket even more, all right? So what I told you before is you want your wrist to be neutral. The problem before was that our wrist was back, so we want the wrist to be neutral. If we want more spin, we want to hit the ball with a closed contact angle. In order to hit the ball with a closed contact angle, I rev my wrist forward just a little bit more, and boom, it goes into the net, okay? So why does it go into the net? If I close my racket face, I get more spin. If I get more spin, the ball goes down more. If I'm putting more spin on the ball and making the ball go down more, I need more power and more height, okay? So if you're gonna put more spin on the ball, you have to be more aggressive. See that? All right, so anytime you're closing the racket face, be more aggressive. Second thing you need is to do a single arm face pull, okay? So I taught you so far that the backhand is pretty much rear delt fly, lateral raise, but instead of doing a lateral raise, you're gonna do a rear delt fly and you're gonna immediately do a single arm face pull. And when you do this, you should be finishing either diagonally to the left, or you may still end up finishing tall, but most of the time, you're gonna finish diagonally. You ever see, I don't know, like Federer or any one-handed backhand pro, they get a backhand approach shot and they come up on it and you see this finish, this diagonal finish. This comes from doing a single arm face pull. So again, rear delt fly stays, but we're not going to be doing a full rear delt fly. And instead of doing a lateral raise, we're going to replace it with a single arm face pull. Does that make sense? All right, so what I want you to do right now, put your arm down below your hip like this, and then do a single arm face pull until you get to this position. Good. Higher, above parallel, boom, good. You're gonna have to go above parallel because this is gonna put spin on the ball, and like I said, you need more height. All right, arm down, single arm face pull. Good. Arm down, single arm face pull. Good. And at the same time, oh, don't let your wrist hang, okay? Make sure that wrist is firm like we were doing before. Keep going. Good. Come down, all right, again. 1, 2, 3, we're gonna go to 5, 4, 5, all right, we're doing a workout there. All right, now we're gonna do contact training again. I'm gonna put my racket right here, and you're gonna start down here, and then you're going to hit my bottom handle, coming up, doing a single arm face pull. I'm gonna keep it firm in place because the goal is for you to brush behind it. Go. Perfect. You heard that sound?
Yeah.
That's our brush sound. You recognize that sound, okay? Good. Anytime we're doing the brush version of the one-handed backhand, which is what this is, we have to go even lower, okay? Even lower, because the lower we go, the higher we can get later. Like I said before, main issue with your backhand, it was too horizontal. We want it to be more vertical, and when we're brushing, it's even more vertical than that. Does that make sense? All right. Good. Perfect. That's the sound. Above parallel. Yes. Good. Good. So when we're hitting our normal one-handed backhand, we're finishing tall. When we're hitting our brush, we're finishing diagonal. Okay? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
These are your two backhands. Boom. Perfect. And see, now notice how I'm putting the handle closer to you. This is what you do when you're tight.
Okay.
When you're tight, this is what you do. You don't want to panic side swing. You go up. Aggressive face pull. Does it make sense now?
Yeah.
Aggressive face pull. Now hit the corner, do your normal one-handed backhand. Good. Again, normal one-handed backhand. Good. So for the normal one-handed backhand, we're finishing vertical and we're raising above parallel, but you can get away with raising, not raising above parallel. Now do the brush. Boom. See how it's tight?
Yeah.
It's not giving you any room. Stay right there. I'm going to give you the ball and just brush it. That's all right. Good form. You framed it, but good form. Get lower.
Okay.
All right. You drop to the level of the ball. Good. The lower you can drop the racket below the ball, the more aggressively you can brush it. Very good. All right. Go all the way back.
Okay.
All right. Now brush it. Go into ready position. Get that neutral wrist ready position. Good. And now, again, go even lower than you were before and go even higher than you were before with that aggressive face pull. Okay, lower, right? What I saw is balls at this height, you drop to this height and you went at it. You got to drop below the ball by at least a foot or more.
Okay.
Drop that racket below the ball. Good. Rev the wrist forward more and then go higher. Good. You just didn't hit the center of the strings, that's all. That's all right.
Right.
You got to go up aggressively. Yes, perfect. Go up aggressively. That's all right. Drop lower. Good. You got to drop at least a foot below the ball. All right. If you start the face pull too late, that's why it's going in the net.
Yeah.
Right? If my backhand is just a rear delt fly, the ball doesn't get any lift. Right? That's the only reason they're going in the net. Okay? You're not doing anything wrong. You just got to time that rear delt fly earlier. Time the rear delt fly earlier. Sorry, not the rear delt fly, the face pull. Excellent. Holy shit, man.
There you go.
Excellent. All right, you're doing the normal backhand right now. Give me the face pull. Give me the face pull.
Yeah.
They were good, though. Good. One more. Oh, we can't end on that one.
Oh, shit.
You gotta get lower. Drop that racket a foot below the ball. Get a foot below. Good. The two reasons the ball's gonna go in the net, I mean, there's more than two. Number one, you could rev your wrist forward too much. But right now, the two main reasons for you is you're not getting low enough and you're not starting the lift, whether or not you're doing a lateral lift or a rear delt fly, you're not doing the lift motion early enough and aggressive enough. So you got to get low and you got to start bringing the racket up earlier. Okay, that's the only thing that you need to put the ball over. All right, let's rally it a little bit. Come to the service line. Let's do a little bit of mini tennis here. All right, do the brush one. Okay, for all these, just do the brush.
Okay.
All right, so you're gonna let it get closer. Aggressive face pull. The face pull gets it over. The face pull is where your power comes from. Well, lighter, okay? We want this, okay? Curl the wrist forwards more.
Okay.
Get under the ball more. Come to the net, okay? So I want to show you something.
Okay.
Because right now you're going back into horizontal mode,
Okay.
right? And it's too hard for mini tennis. Literally, it needs to be way more vertical. Like 30% of this is horizontal, the other 60% is vertical. Yes. Everything is all about bringing your arm to the sky. So focus on bringing the arm to the sky because you're going behind the ball and the ball's a little too hard.
Yeah.
We want something that is fluffy, high and soft, something that lands in the service box, okay? So right now, I would rather you miss it in the net than hit it out because I'm trying to get you to reduce the amount of power that you're using, okay? Super soft. That's fine. Exactly what I said. There. Stand behind the service line like 2 to 3 feet so you have more space. Good. Okay, close the racket face more, get that arm above parallel. Close the racket face, face pull above parallel. There, just like that. Above parallel. That's all right. Here's the trajectory we want. I want ball clearance 3 to 4 feet. Okay? So the challenge again is high net clearance 3 to 4 feet and soft. Look at the way that I'm hitting it to you. All right, I'm hitting it to you with this soft arc, and that's the exact same way that I want you to hit it back. You create that by being more aggressive, perfect with the face pull, than you are with the rear delt fly, okay? So right now, the rear delt fly, it may be the first thing you do. Oh shit. It may be the first thing you do, but the dominant motion is still that face pull. All right, here we go. Keep going. Excellent. This is the exact trajectory we want. Make sure you start with neutral wrist in ready position. That wrist is creeping back to its old angle. Very nice. I'm gonna feed it to you, just all by yourself. And again, the key thing that I want you to focus on just right now, you got everything else, except number one, sometimes the wrist is going back, and number two, you're not dropping the arm below the ball more, okay? So you're starting to go behind the ball more instead of really dropping the racket a foot below and then coming up, okay? Only two things I want you to focus on right now. Keep that wrist revved forwards, drop the racket way lower. You got everything else. Give me that high, soft arc, way too hard. It's gotta be in the service box. High, soft arc. There. Now here's the funny thing about mini tennis. A lot of people, they hate mini tennis. They're like, why should we do mini tennis? There isn't a single player I know that is able to rally well at the baseline if they don't have mini tennis down. I can't tell you why, I can't explain why, but if you don't have mini tennis down, you won't be able to rally consistently at the baseline. Well, actually, I do know why. It's because, like, in order to do mini tennis well, you have to have fine motor control. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
At the baseline, it's easy to be careless, but when you develop fine motor control up here, then when you go to the baseline, what that translates over to is you start missing less shots out. You have better control when you're aiming side to side. Good. Wrist. Wrist. No, you revved it back.
Oh, did I? Oh, shoot.
Straight wrist. Very good. Straight wrist, higher, higher, higher. Okay, high but soft. It can't go out past the service line. High but soft. Softer than that. Perfect. You soften the backhand by doing less rear delt fly, okay? Less horizontal motion, aggressive vertical motion. You can be as aggressive vertically as you want. You cannot be as aggressive horizontally as you want, all right? There. Excellent. And this is outstanding for day one, by the way. Aim cross court, back at me. I actually used to know how to play that.
Really?
Actually, I still can. Now the key to getting your backhand sharper over here is get that rear delt fly over here. So punch your arm over here, all right?
Okay.
This is the kind of music I want to hear people playing at night, not like pussy, pussy, ass bullshit. I fucking hate hip hop and rap. Do you like hip hop? Did I piss you off?
I'm not really a big hip hop fan now.
Okay, great. I know some people, they're ready to catch a fade after hearing something like that. Get it sharper, try to hit to my backhand. Sharper, hit it earlier. It's gonna be a location that you don't trust yet. So it's gotta be somewhere out here earlier, and what it's gonna be like is, it's gonna feel like you can't feel it. That's the thing. It's gonna feel like you don't trust it. I'd rather you over hit to the right than hit it to the center. Lower. Good. What I mean by lower is get below the ball more.
Okay.
Excellent. There we go. My boy, you got it.
There you go. Finally got it cross court.
Isn't this crazy?
I called it.
All right, let's go inside out. Go to the Deuce side now. All right, so try to hit it to my forehand now. You're gonna have to turn a lot. Yes. Good. Excellent. Perfect finish. You got it. Yes. Yes. Oh no! You're good. See, that shit was phenomenal. Very good job.
You. That's crazy. Oh.
Excellent. This is what they need to play at the Grand Slam tournaments.
Literally.
If they're going to be so like traditional and make you wear like white clothing, but then play fucking rap and hip hop, Jesus. Oh no. All right, you good, man? Let's go all the way back.
All right.
Now, we're gonna keep it high and soft here. Like no winners, just focused on consistency.
Okay.
I'm gonna feed it to you first, and then after you're handling the feeds pretty good, Then we'll transfer over into rallying, okay? But yeah, you pretty much got it, man.
Awesome.
You got
Thank
the form. Now it's just the reps. There's nothing else to explain.
All right. It's a lot more simpler than what I was doing. I made it very complicated for myself.
Amazing, man. I'm glad it feels simpler now. All right, all by yourself. Focus on high and soft. Wow, excellent. Excellent.
Wow.
You know, I said I was just gonna feed it to you, but I think you're ready for the whole thing. Didn't mean to hit that winner. Curl that wrist.
Yeah.
Neutral wrist.
Oh.
That's all right. The thing, so here's how your old backhand is gonna fight your new backhand.
Okay.
The new backhand relies on that deltoid being very strong.
Okay.
I don't know if you've ever seen like those meme videos where like you see people at the gym doing like 100-pound lateral lifts, and then like the text on the screen says like he must have just broke up with his ex or something like that. Because the lats are really hard, right? The lateral lifts are really hard, right? But that's what you've got to focus on, right? You've got to force the lateral lift, because what the body wants to default to is the sideways swat. Your backhand has to be horizontal, even when it's high, all right? You still go up. Up is where you go at all times.
I got you.
All right, here we go. Bad feed. Get below the ball more. Drop the racket below the ball. Excellent. Very good finish. Get the arm above parallel. Yes, above parallel. Neutral wrist, above parallel. I do not know how it bounced like that.
Yeah, literally.
Neutral wrist, above parallel.
Oh my God.
Whoa!
The phone.
You almost killed my camera, Federer.
Oh my goodness.
All right, so remember what I said, if it gets too close, up, up.
Yeah.
Okay, give me more brush now. I want to see an aggressive single arm face pull. I want you to brush it. This is what you do to be consistent. So now you're gonna let it get closer to you. You gotta get up to it. Let it get closer to you, and then give me an aggressive single arm face pull. Remember, you gotta drop the racket lower and do an aggressive single arm face pull. Really good. Smaller loop, smaller loop. Good. Higher. Get that arm above parallel aggressively. The most aggressive part of your backhand is the lift. Okay, the most aggressive, very good. It was tight, it was high, and you went up. The most aggressive part of your backhand is that lift.
Oh, camera.
Oh, you almost killed the camera again. See, that's the counterintuitive thing. And the body will always prioritize where it already has strength. Most people have no delt strength, so the body doesn't want to use it, right?
Yeah.
You can almost probably feel it now. How does your shoulder feel right now?
A little bit sore.
That's to be expected. Everyone tells me that when we work on the one-handed backhand, all right? We're almost done, but that's what it should feel like, because a lot of people, their delt isn't strong. And like I said, the body's gonna want to route to some other muscle, but no other muscle works. No other muscle is actually going to do the job properly, okay? I'll give you a couple more, because everyone who I teach the one-handed backhand to, their delt gets sore. And I know like it's gonna break down if we do too many here. Neutral wrist. Excellent backhand. Excellent. Oh, fuck. That's on me.
Oh, I was way
That's
too
on
late.
you.
Yeah.
Neutral wrist. Yep. Finish higher. That'll get the ball higher. Yes.
There we go.
You gotta finish parallel or above parallel. Okay. That one, again, same thing. You gotta finish higher.
Keeping the wrist neutral, that's hard for me. I keep revving it.
Yeah, it's just old habits, right?
Yeah,
Dude, this is
definitely.
lesson number 1. All right. What's gonna happen? You gotta sleep over this stuff, right? Sleep is where neurogenesis happens, new habits happen. The fact that you're even able to do it now is a very, very good sign. I never expect people to fully neurologically transform day 1, even though they're learning how to do it properly, right? So the fact that you're trying to bring conscious awareness to it and change it is already good, right? Right now, there's like a desync between what the body's doing and what the mind is doing, but again, the more you practice these habits, they're gonna override the old stuff. Because right, the old stuff didn't feel as good, wasn't working as good. This new stuff actually works, it's just unfamiliar.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Way
get ready.
too late. My bad, I need to step to it.
Drop it lower. Neutral wrist, drop it lower. Yes.
Okay.
Just hit off-center contact, that's all. Shit. One more. All right, not bad. All right, so that's pretty much it for this lesson. How do you feel about your one-hand backhand right now?
Really good, very confident, more confident than normal.
Yeah. How did it feel like before, right?
Very bad. I didn't like it people hit my backhand.
You feel like you have a clear idea of what to do now?
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah. And also, like, you're gonna have this video. I mean, a lot of people are gonna see this, but again, you can always literally come back to this video. I'm gonna edit this, put captions, timestamps, everything in it. Yeah, so yeah, this is literally how fast you can learn, how fast you can fix your one-handed backhand. I see players literally spending tens of thousands of dollars just to fix their one-handed backhand, and we did it right here in literally one lesson. It just goes to show that, again, a lot of people think tennis is very technical, very complicated, it takes years to learn, and it's not that the sport has to take years to learn. It's all about getting the right instruction. Once you get the right instruction, you can fix your backhand, your serve, your volleys, anything immediately. And because I have so many people, again, who want to work with me one-on-one, that's why I created an online one-handed backhand masterclass that will not only teach you everything that I just taught Chris here, but even more stuff. So again, my brand of coaching is all about fix your tennis game permanently, right? Not he has to come back to me 10 times, 20 more times to fix his one-handed backhand. Wouldn't that get kind of annoying?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that's fucking annoying, right? Like, just, it's absolutely insane. So if you like this video, if it helped you just watching Chris's transformation, then again, make sure to like, comment below any comments or questions you have, and subscribe to my channel so that every single time I upload a new video, you get to see it, all right? And again, visit my website if you want to learn more about my one-on-one coaching. Links down below, everything's down below. Thanks again for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.
Wait, so how did you learn how to do it again?
How to do what?
Like backhand, like one-handed specifically.
I just sat down and thought about it.
Really?
Dead ass, bro. Dead ass. It's recording. I'm gonna keep that in.